Yes, friends, Chilella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chilella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chilellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties: jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Good morning, folks, and welcome. Yes, here we are on Tuesday, April 12th, and wow, what a morning show we have for you. First of all, I am so much more organized this morning. Shannon Klingensmith, Joseph Vivolo, Patty Costa, Ralph Blundo Sr., Patty Boston, Tisha Hallman, Maria Perrotta, Jeff Toscano, and Melissa Bunker Adams. Happy birthday. Hopefully you get that second piece of birthday cake, and have a smash banging Tuesday. Okay. And we're going to jump to the mailbag. Harry Calderero, Maria Perrotta. Okay, this is just a few of the people. Bob Heights likes your page, NCTV45.com, and here's why. Weekly reach, up 44%. People engaged, up 33%. You know, NCTV 45 has become the rage, and I want to thank people like Josh Hannon Simpson, okay, who now follows us on Twitter. You know what? It's just fantastic, and the mailbag is loaded once again after going through it this morning, and we're going to get to that. A little bit of Name That Tune as we do this. Now I'm going to be very quiet so you can hear this.
Listening to All Hit Radio, and it's 53 degrees at 13 minutes past the hour. And right now on our all request line, I've got Mike Ledgerwood on the phone. Hey, babe, what would you like to hear? Hey, babe, I'm sorry, I can't hear you too well. You're going to have to speak a little closer into the phone. Okay, babe, what would you like to hear again?
Now, that is actually part of a song, and as we go through this morning show, you're going to get a chance to find out what it is. Pathway to Freedom meeting tonight, 6:30 at Wayside Emmanuel Church in the Shannon Township, behind Sheets on Mitchell Road. Pathway to Freedom's purpose is to assist those suffering from the disease of addiction, their families, and our community. All are welcome to provide and learn of our plans. So good luck to them. And we have a lot to talk about with respect to the Y. The Y is hosting a talent show April 30th. Registration is free, but space is limited. Call 724-658-4766 and ask for Michelle. That in from Beth DeVivo. Also in from Beth DeVivo, April 30th is Healthy Kids Day. Anyone can participate. Registration is free. And make sure you get down there. They're going to go over a lot of safety and other issues that you're going to want to check out. Hear ye, all you kings and queens, knights and nobles. The Art and Education will host the 15th Annual Wine Festival, a royal affair, Saturday, April 16th from 7 to 10. Guests are invited to don crowns and tiaras while sampling wines throughout the facility. Guest goers Robert Del Signor, Harry Crafton have chosen a selection of fine vintage, including Stag Leap, and I can't read these other ones, just to name a few. The menu of culinary delights is fit for kings and queens and chefs. Chef-manned carving, pasta and mashed potatoes, stallions prepared by Medore's Catering. Guests have a chance to take home a bottle of wine from each station. Throughout, there's a Chinese auction, classes, gifts, and other goodies. The tickets are 3 for $5, 10 for $10, or 25 for $20. The evening is highlighted by a raffle. Thomas McNichol watercolors priced at $2,500. Tickets and are $20, and you do not need to be present to win. The annual wine festival raises over $100,000 since its inception, and all proceeds benefit the children's programs at the Hoyt, including the school and after-school program. Okay, you can purchase your tickets. They're $75 for the event and can be purchased by calling 724-652-2882 or going to thehoytcenter.org. Special thanks to Packard Thomas and Medallion Wealth Management for leading sponsors this year. So, there we go. We got through that. And, we've got so much more. And I'm going to say, let's take a break, and we'll be right back. The Commonwealth, located downtown in the Riverplex, a great rock and roll sandwich beer bar. They just have so much to offer, featuring signature sandwiches that will make your mouth water, entertainment, and comfortable atmosphere. The Commonwealth in the Riverplex.
Look what you'll find at Paul D. Weller Hardware. Lawn and garden supplies, plumbing and electrical supplies, do-it-yourself items, pipe bending, window screen, and key making services, tools of all kinds, paint, fans, ladders, rodent traps, bug spray, and that's just some of what you'll be able to purchase at Paul D. Weller Hardware at 207 North Liberty Street in the Mahonington section of Newcastle. Call 724-652-1531. Observe a revitalization at Mary Turner's Day Spa and Beauty Boutique. The staff will make sure you relax and rejuvenate with their high-quality products and services. They take pride to give you a tranquil environment. Mary Turner's Day Spa at 2539 Wilmington Road in Shannock Township. Call to book a spa appointment at 724-657-5156. That's 657-5156.
Welcome back, and it's time to do a little stumping on our way through. Oh, I can't give you the same question. Turf and turf. Which one of these college stadiums has artificial turf? Stanford Stadium, Beaver Stadium, Spartan Stadium, or Ohio Stadium? Well, home of the Michigan State Spartans. And, you know, that's kind of old because guess what? I think a lot more has changed since they wrote the book. Speaking of writing the book, we're going to wow. Need some coffee. There. That's better. Today, the Newcastle girls are taking on Central Valley at 4 p.m. That's a home game. And just to get you up to date here. Now, it doesn't have anything down for the boys, but Tuesday is supposed to be the track meet. Hopewell and Montour. That's up at the stadium, so keep that on your schedule as you make your rounds through the neighborhoods and everything else today. Now, the dance benefit, yeah, you're seeing it out there because I'm telling you about it with the Durrells, May 22nd. Very important. Make sure that you keep that on your list because the Durrells are great, Cascade Park is great, and you'll just enjoy that to no end. And it supports a good cause, and that's what's really important. You know, I keep reminding people of why this is the greatest place in the world, and it's easy to find out once you have been around Newcastle. Now, I want to take a second and I'm going to add a little information to my sheet. And this comes from Mia Monaco. Okay, and as I go down here, oh, Mia, you got a lot of posts. This is a special surprise. This is the Italian Festival schedule. And this, you're not going to want to miss this. It's at Cascade Park, number one. There's fireworks, okay? And just think about this a second. Now, as I get this to be a little bit bigger, fireworks, bocce tournament, okay, Red Coat Band, Memories of Italians, Blue Coat Band, Jimmy Hyler's Memorial Morta Tournament, okay, dancing, food, you know, and guess what? I bet you don't even know why there's a Blue Coat Band. Now let me tell you, because the color of those coats, that was the King of Italy's favorite color. So, you know, you're going to have to remember this as you get and go through here. And just, it's a great time. You got to get out to Cascade Park and really, really enjoy this. It's fantastic, and we have it in Newcastle. Do you hear anybody else saying they have these kind of festivals in the summer? And I'm telling you early, because you know, you'll forget. I know, you're a little stew-nut. And what am I going to say? Now, Terry Perry, thank you so much for inviting me. And Lawrence County's Habitat for Humanity, they're going to do their 24th home dedication on April 23rd. They should have waited one day, but I don't know. 24th on the 24th, East Euclid Avenue, Newcastle, PA. What a great thing. If you've never seen one of these, bring them like a box of salt or some kind of gift, for a housewarming. It's April 23rd, the 24th house that Habitat for Humanity has built right here in the greatest castle in the world. And that's utterly fantastic. Now, we're going to give you another piece of this.
Hey, Mike, I'm sorry, babe, but that's not on our playlist. And by the way, you sound great over the phone. Anyway, if you give us your request, we'll be glad to play it for you, babe. So let's hear it. We are observing your birth. Listen, Mike, I'm sorry, babe, but we... And we'd like to make... I'm sorry, Mike, there's... a contact with you. Baby.
Now, that is our mystery song of the day. And I want you to think about it because it's a good one. I got you stumped today, I can tell. We'll be right back after this.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Hello, folks. Angelo Perrotta for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine, okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. This program made possible by a grant from Melva's Deja Vu, where everything old is new again. Welcome back. And, we got a lot of great sponsors. And we got new ones coming on all the time. One of them is Town and Country and Gatherings Banquet Center and Event Center. And guess what they're going to have? The Durrells are going out there for a 50s and 60s dance. That's Friday the 22nd at 6:30. Now, the dance they're going to have a buffet too here, so they're doing it upright. From 6:30 to 8:30, dinner buffet, and then dance till 11. Door prizes, Chinese auction, tickets $20 per person, $40 per couple. Tony Carbone and Jimmy Lombardo are going, and you know what? It's going to be a fantastic time. Now, who says you just have to celebrate on New Year's Eve? This is your chance to celebrate right here in the greatest castle in the world. And yeah, I know, it's boring. We don't have anything going on. Oh my goodness gracious. The whiners and complainers. It's just, I don't know. Unbelievable. Now, that being said, let's take a break. You need to talk about, I know, let's talk about something that's probably not going to get rained out, but I won't go to the NBA just yet. Okay, I'll make sure that I cover Major League Baseball. How about those battling Bucks? 7-4, Bucks down Tigers. You gotta love it. Now, elsewhere in Major League Baseball, Baltimore beat Boston. Who cares? And, you know, I just have a sneaky suspicion, and I'm exactly right, that Cleveland didn't play. And, you know, here's something. St. Louis beating Milwaukee. It couldn't happen to a better bunch of guys, because I really can't take those Brewers. Now, how about in the NHL? Didn't rain there. Pens were taking on the Rangers. It's the last regular season game. And what are you going to say? You know, let's go Pens. And over in the NBA, a lot of matchups. Cleveland and Atlanta, and I hate to say it, but I'm for Atlanta. Okay, and, you know, nothing to speak of here that matters, because they're getting ready to go down to the playoffs. Boston and Charlotte, and that's how it was. Okay, so, geez, oh man, you guys get all rambunctious. That was the Cedar Sports Corner, and, you know, just understand, man, you're living in the greatest castle in the world, and you could go up and see a baseball game or anything. Hey, I have it from good authority that the rain's supposed to stop today. So understand that. Now, the field's going to be a little bit soggy. So if they don't play today, that's why. Just to let you know. Now, you need some more things. You know, after sports, now that I got your attention, I got to tell you how to be nice to your wife. Okay? And I talked about cleaning out the refrigerator the other day. It makes you really kind of nuts. Here's number 8. This is important. Plan a date night and keep it. Now, didn't I just tell you the Durrells were playing out at gatherings? She won't know where you're taking her. You'll show up. There'll be a dinner. There'll be a band, a night of dancing. Hey, I'm trying to help you out. And Chihuahua and Carney, Butzes, they're right there. It'll be your own special prom. Boy, will that make her feel good. Okay, and now here's what to do. And I didn't even plan this. This is amazing. Drag out the high school or college yearbook and ask her to tell you about some of the people in it. Look at this. I'm setting you up. I told you about a dance. I told you where to get the flowers. And I told you about making her feel good by planning a date night. And you know what? It's just unbelievable. If you listen to me, you're going to be in such great shape. It's going to be unbelievable. I'm telling you, just listen, Ashpet. I'm not going to lead you wrong. You know, what's going on at the library today? Well, stay calm and color. That's at 9 a.m. Now, if you follow on my advice, you're going to stay calm anyway. Toddler family places at 10 a.m. and preschool family places at 1. Family story time at 6:30, and gardening pollinators is at 6:30. That's that Penn State extension. Now, you know, we played that little snippet of that song. I want you to think about it. And, there's something else you got to think about. You have to think about who's keeping local television on right here in the greatest castle in the world. It's these sponsors. And after you hear from them, hello, friends. Are you a person on the go? Do you need snacks, cookies, maybe just a deli sandwich, lottery, or gas? It's Gino's in Mahoning Town for all your needs. Stop by Gino's and tell them NCTV45 sent you. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. Welcome back, and let's get to that Crane Room 45 weather. What am I going to tell you? Right now it's about 34 and rainy out there. And that's what we got all night. But don't worry. The sun's going to peek out, a high of 47 today. And things should start to dry out nicely. Now, Tuesday night, mostly clear, a low around 28. Wednesday, mostly sunny, a high of 53. Wednesday's overnight low, 32. And be careful as you wander around Wednesday night. And Thursday, sunny and 60. So that was Crane Room 45 weather. Yeah, I know, Gary, you're getting the suntan lotion ready. I can understand that. Now, as we go down here through these days, I got to tell you, NCTV45 has the greatest sponsors in the world. We were talking about that date night. Well, here you go. May 1st, the Newcastle Lyric Opera. Maybe she doesn't want to rock and roll. Maybe she wants something a little cultural. Gallows Italian Villa. Look, I'm setting you up. From 7 to 10 at Gallows Italian Villa, they're going to have it $25 per person. You could call to make a reservation, 724-714-3003. Dessert buffet, operatic entertainment, silent auction, maypole dancing, the Newcastle Lyric Opera.org. And you know what? It was right on NCTV45. So you could go back, watch that, and learn about Newcastle's Lyric Opera. It's fantastic. The number of things that I've come up here with this morning, I've been right on the ball, haven't I? It all started with the idea that the rain was going to stop. And then it just worked its way right through. Now, remember, every Tuesday, I told you at the library over there, they're having that Penn State extension and those gardeners. So keep that in mind as you go through. Now you got the weather, you got the sports, you've got a place to go on a date with your wife. Now let's see how smart you are. It's time for a little quiz here to try and check this out. Okay. Now, geez, you know what? I'm going to go back in a day for you. The Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum was first the home of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Has also been a site for Olympic Games in 32 and 84. Could you name two other baseball teams which have hosted the Olympics? Well, if you said the Montreal Expos, Olympic Stadium in Montreal in 1976, and Turner Field in Atlanta. Now, there. Huh. Thought you were smart, huh? That was a little tricky. You know, I'll tell you, the morning show is becoming the most popular thing. Don't believe J&J. You know, what am I going to tell you? They're a little bit doozy putts or threesy putts. They putts around a lot. And, you know, before we do anything, I want to remind you that the 43rd Annual Juried Art Competition took place, and those works of art are on display at the Hoyt. So stop by the Hoyt and check them out. Now, let's go to our music, and I'm going to be real quiet so you can hear this and find out who this is.
Upon the recitation we're about to say.
Well, there you go. Now, in the next segment, I'll be more than happy. We're going to take a break. Come back with a wrap up. Town and country where there's always a party. Yes, every weekend there's something to do, and there's always great food for you too. Lamb, finger food, steak sandwiches, roasted wings, and much, much more. It's a party, and you're invited. Come to Town and Country. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Funding for this program provided by Washington Center Physical Therapy, Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, ATC owner. Welcome back, and before I give you the answer, tomorrow's News Watch, we're going to talk about the YMCA, home plate heroes, the Cascade Pool. Something's going on with Union, and we'll tell you about that, and give you some health guidelines and things going on with those type of things. Now, let's take a look. I'm going to stay real calm, real quiet, and let you hear who this is.
Occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary most extraordinary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Calling occupants of interplanetary ultra emissaries.
Now, there you go. That was the Carpenters and Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft. Thought you'd want to know that, and I did that after I saw a rocket land straight up and down. It wasn't splashing down into the ocean. I thought that was just unbelievable. So that's going to do it for this Tuesday, the 12th of April. And as we wrap up, I tell you to remember about the 5K run for Scrim, and that's in George Washington. That's out there, and also remember about Wells. And remember, tell a friend about it. Make sure that you get that second cup of coffee. And as I always say, have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. See you on down the road.
Yes, sir.